Hello everybody and welcome to Noita. If you're not familiar with the game, it is a roguelite game where every pixel is simulated. That'll make a little bit more sense once I actually get into it, but it's a really fun and addicting game. Actually was part of the community member poll for last month. It was one of the options and the community members voted on wanting to see this game. So if you want more details on how you can participate in that votes, you can find a link below down in the description for becoming a community member and supporting the channel. But yeah, to talk a little bit about Noita, basically you're kind of like this wizard. You're finding these wands, these different spells. You're kind of crafting these unique wands and using that to progress through different levels and fight enemies. There's all sorts of traps and unique things in the game you've got to overcome. It's definitely something that can be a massive time sink. I played the game a bit myself just to kind of get the ropes of it. And usually I only play a game for 30 minutes or so to an hour to kind of just understand it before I jump into it. I ended up playing this game for 4 hours straight and not even realizing the time until eventually I kind of looked down and I was like, what the hell? So it's very easy to get sucked into it and it's a lot of fun. So we're going to jump right in and start a new game. Now this game was actually gifted to me by one of my community members and subscribers, No Name. So I just wanted to give him a quick shout out. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. We're going to go right in, start a new game. Now what's really interesting before we actually go is you got the new game, which is just explore a new world. So it basically just generates a completely procedural world. But you've got these daily runs here, and that's kind of cool because you're basically going to play in a world that's a randomized world, but everybody is playing on that same seed for that day. So you can kind of play with friends and stuff like that and share your experiences with one particular world for the day, and then that changes every other day or every single day. So that's kind of neat. You can sort of run into the same stuff. You can also kind of jump into the world and find the same wands and everything in the same locations. So it's a way to kind of keep some consistency with the game. There's other stuff down here soon, but it's coming soon. So we'll have to see. And then we've got the Nightmare, but it's a more challenging run and only unlocked by completing the game, which I have definitely not done. So we will jump straight into a new game and show you what it's all about. I'm going to play a couple different runs with this, so it won't be like a lot of my particular series where I just end the series after the first run of dying, because it's very easy to die in this game. There's no point to end it after the first death because every time it generates, there's a lot of cool stuff to show you guys. So if you haven't seen the game, this is it. This is your character. We started with these basic wands. These are the wands you will pretty much always start with unless you do the daily run, which I believe gives you some sort of random wand. But this one, actually, if we press I here for our inventory, we can see it comes with some spark bolts, and it's a pretty decent wand. You can see some of the different characteristics of it here. You've got the cast delay, a recharge time, mana max, stuff like that. And that's basically what it looks like. And as we use the wand, you can see it's burning up our wand mana here. And it actually takes some time to use it because the wand's got that recharge delay. And then we've got levitation energy, which is the ability to float. And to regain that, you just simply have to spend some time on the ground, or at least not levitating. If you're on the ground, it actually regenerates a little bit faster. And then you've got your health. You can find various health power-ups and stuff throughout the levels, as well as ways to gain health kind of hitting throughout the level, and we'll kind of explore that as we go. There's a couple of different things here. You can see there's actually water here on the ground, and as we kind of move through it, we actually get wet clothes, and there's a couple of other types of liquids in the game that can be used to your advantage or can be used against you. So you'll want to see the different abilities of how all that is. Like I said, the game, it's so simple, but yet it's so deep and complex. There's so much to it. Pressing F lets you kick things. I's inventory, like I said. 1, 2 is a switch between the wands. This wand here actually produces bombs, and that can be pretty useful for getting into tight spaces or dealing with large groups of mobs. So the first area here we've entered is the mines. Now all of this is procedurally generated, and all of the things here, the different pixels, can be interacted with. They can be destroyed, they can be moved and altered. It actually creates for a pretty fun game. This here is actually a pile of coal. You can hover over and see what some of the stuff is. Damp rock. There's some gold hidden here that if we could blow this up and get to it, we could use it, because we do have a cash system for buying power-ups and spells. There's actually various gold all through the map. We've got an enemy right there, and actually we've got a health power-up right there, which I'm going to say right now, guys, my experience playing the game, that right there is liquid gold. It's pretty hard to believe that we found that. just chilling right there. I usually can't find those to save my life, so to find one just kind of right here in the beginning, and especially one that looks like I could just simply fly over and grab, is pretty damn good. We'll have to take this enemy out first, though. He's kind of tough. He's got like this toxic sludge that he shoots everywhere, makes him pretty difficult to deal with, and then he's got all this sludge down here. We're going to try to avoid that, so let's definitely grab this. Now it's going to increase our max health. So max health increases up to 90. You can see we're taking some toxic damage here because of the poison. We've already took a little bit of health, but now that we're up to 125, that'll be pretty useful. You can clean the poison up by going into here. It actually cleaned itself up there, but that's what being wet is actually pretty useful for. And we actually do have this here. I haven't really talked much about that, but that is essentially a flask filled with water, which we can use, which we can right click and use, or we can just destroy it like I did there, which was really dumb. I constantly get those keys confused. I'm very new to the game still, so you're gonna have to mind my newbiness. So now we have to find another flask if we want to have water on hand. Hopefully we can find one, and I think we'll be able to. All right, those guys actually could be pretty deadly. But there we go. Each enemy you kill does drop a little bit of gold. That is a boss, which is pretty unfortunate that we ran into one so quickly. I'm actually going to move away. He will chase us. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure if that was... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might have been a boss. Either way, that's like obnoxious gases there. We really don't want to deal with that. Let me just see real quick if I can... get, is this a wand? It is a wand. Doesn't look like it's that great, but let's see what it does. About the same as our other wand. You can actually kind of compare it. Compared to the one that you have. It looks like this one's definitely... it's got a slower recharge time, so if we put more bolts in it, it'd probably be a little bit better. More max mana charge speed. Actually, it definitely is better. It just needs more of these spark bolts here, so it's a little bit quicker. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good wand. So we'll keep it on us so we can update it. We'll be able to do that, or upgrade it, that is, once we've completed the level. Alright, I'm actually doing kind of poor. The game is significantly harder to play and commentate versus just playing on your own. So let me see if I can get in the zone here. I've actually done pretty well in the past, but I've also done bad, so hopefully this is not one of those runs where I do bad. You can kick these things and then explode them and stuff. Oop, it's going to blow anyways because it caught fire. Yep, you can shoot those lanterns down. They will cause a fire, which is sometimes useful if you want to break into certain areas. Trying to be extra careful here. I try not to navigate things too quickly because enemies can definitely overwhelm you. Okay, this guy... Oh, okay, I thought he saw us, but he didn't. Okay, so there's an enemy there. But doesn't do us a whole lot of good going through that way because I don't want to hit the fire. Ooh. Okay, we got him, but he did put some acid down, so let's just try and get around that for a second. Ooh. Oh, there we go, perfect. Alright, and let that recharge, and then we're going to kind of head down this way. Okay, there's a whole pool of acid. Got that guy real quick. We've got another wand down there, that's what that is. I'll grab some water real quick just in case. Get some water on us. There we go. Alright, doesn't look like there's any enemies here. This one actually gives you all-seeing eye, which is really useful. I'm going to use it right now. And that'll let us see the entire map with enemies so we don't have any of that fog of war stuff. Ooh, and found us a chest. Look at this entire toxic sludge vat. And opened a treasure chest. We got another wand, and this one looks like it throws chainsaws? What the heck? Holy crap, I've never even seen this before. Oh man, I don't really want to get rid of this because I want to swap these two eventually, but both of these wands are pretty useful, and that wand is definitely good. Let me just swap this real quick and see what the chainsaw... Okay, so it actually is used to... yeah, see, that's actually a pretty useful... That's a pretty useful wand, especially because it's got unlimited charges, so we could dig through a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't really want to lose that. I think the best thing is going to be to swap this one and just kind of deal with the fact that it's going to be a little bit slower for now. Or we don't want to end up in the toxic sludge. We can always kind of beeline to the end of the level, but you're trying to kind of accomplish getting through the level, but you don't really want to rush through it to get to the end. You certainly can, but the problem is then you'll miss out on a lot of different power-ups, flasks, stuff like that. So it can be sometimes not the best decision. This has Burza in it. I'm not really sure what all of this stuff does yet. Yeah, I don't want that guy to get me. There's another one of those, which is pretty good. To find 2 of those in one level is pretty damn useful. Let's see if I can... Yeah, having the slower definitely is no good. I'm gonna have to leave the mission. Oh, I can't even transfer that over to this, though, now. I'll have to buy spark bolts if I find them. Okay. That could be tricky. Let me see what this is. Sometimes the only way to find out what this stuff is to use it. Protection, you feel strength in your body. Oh, okay. Yes, please. Yes, that's very good. Okay. Let's definitely get some of this down here and get this built up some. We don't want enemies to get that. Enemies can use that to their advantage. Wow, it actually burns out very quickly, though. So the only way that would be useful is if you put it down as soon as you were fighting somebody. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably going to head to the end of the mission. The end of this level. I just don't think I have enough. Oh, I was going to use that, but... Okay, there's 2 of them. We do want to try to get some of this gold. Okay, there we go. We do have a bomb here. Let me... Oh, damn. Okay, whew. Okay, there's the end of the mission. If we want to go in it, we can. I haven't had a whole lot of luck on the first level, so I'm just going to go into it so I can gain some health and get some abilities, and I'm not going to take the risk that we keep searching the level for good items and potentially die. I've got 160 max health, so finding those 2 health boosting power-ups were actually pretty beneficial, but I don't have enough to get a better wand, and that could be a problem. Dang, there's some good ones here too. Yeah, so this is basically where you can purchase stuff. Every now and again, a wand is 50% off. And down here is where you can pick different abilities. And these abilities are, you know, a pretty big deal. There's sometimes some really good ones here. I won't tell you what the abilities are, so you kind of got to learn as you play. So melee immunity could be useful. Low gravity I'm not as familiar with. And I don't think I understand what trick greed is either. I know melee immunity, though, makes you obviously immune to melee, but I find that later on, as you progress through the harder levels, things become more ranged-based than they do melee-based. So I guess we'll just pick Trick Greed. 4 times instead of 2 times gold is dropped when death is an accident. Okay. So basically what that means is we can't go back there now that we've gone through it. Whenever an enemy dies by an accident, such as drowning or getting lit on fire or something, they'll drop 2 times gold. Instead of just 1 piece of gold, they'll drop 2. And this basically turns that to 4 times, which, you know, if you can get a lot of those accidental deaths, can be pretty handy. We're going to have to take it kind of nice and slow here, because I have such a crappy wand. We really need to find a better wand. Now this is all coal, so we could light it on fire. And it will burn, by the way, which is where the really exciting part of the game comes in. We are going to go ahead and use this so we can see. Oh, it actually didn't burn that giant coal pile, though. Well, that's okay. It doesn't look like there's anything back there anyway. A lot of acid down here, though. Those are rusting, actually, as they sit in the water. Okay, I wanted to hit that guy with that because I knew it would do some damage. But I don't want to get in the acid, so let's just leave. Okay, there's another wand over there. Can I get around to it and clear it? Because it might be a lot better than the wand I got. These buggers are nasty. You want to kill them pretty quickly. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad to get to. I'm going to try to replace my wand at this point, even though it's pretty good. Oh, slime mist, a cloud of slimy mist, formation behind your back. Don't know. Let's just try it real quick. Sometimes if you're not familiar with a wand. Okay. Okay, makes moving around difficult, prevents fire, yada yada. Okay, it's not really that useful for what it is. I think we'll let that pass for now. Okay, don't want to step on that crap they drop. Nothing this way unless I want to break down, and I could. There's a lot of gold here if I wanted to set a bomb off. Let's try that so you guys can see what that's like. And it does free up a little bit of the gold. You can see we're collecting it. So that will give us some gold for, say, a wand or something. After we can actually mine around and collect this gold. Yeah, nice, not bad. So then now you get to see how that works. I could sit here and mine all of this gold. Actually, having that chainsaw is really useful just for that reason alone, but I'm not going to. But we could let this water out. Not sure if this is... if this really makes sense, but... I keep coming up for oxygen. You can see the oxygen bar up there near the top. I'm just using this as a way to basically get through, as opposed to having to try to go around. Oh my god, I got this stuck on me. Yeah, get off me. So the water's filling up down here. Yeah, nice. Good shot there. Okay, those bad boys are tough. Drop that there. Here we go. Okay, I'm not sure what caused this fire here. I don't think it was me. Oh! Nice. Alright. Let's fill that up pretty quickly. We're going to want to move. What do we got here? Let's take a look. Slime ball. A dripping ball of poisonous slime. Could be useful, but... probably a little bit too slow for what we're trying to do. Oh boy. Wow. That took a second. Here we go. Come on, buddy. So they are trying to get up here. Wow, that would have sucked. Okay, perfect. If we let them, okay, if we let those guys burn now, they'll get the accidental death and they'll drop 4 times the normal amount of gold, so long as the fire actually kills them, which is not. Oh, there we go. See, 4 pieces of gold right there, but didn't kill that guy, so we'll finish him off. Oh yeah, that was nice. Oh, okay. All right. Not sure what that is. My first time seeing something like that. Some type of really big bomb. It just freaking coated that whole place with fire. No way for me to really get water down there without maybe blowing this open, and it might not even be enough water, so I think we're just going to go around another way. Ooh, look at all those trapped. Yeah, if we can avoid freeing those, we will. So we're going to go all the way around. All the way back to the beginning. And we're going to go ahead and go through here. Be sure to get some of this gold if we can. We do have some water, so we can actually move through that. And I think we can mine right through this. So this is where this comes in handy. You normally... I don't usually find things that do that, so normally that's a luxury if you can get a wand that has that ability. Let's get some water real quick. Just in case we step through more fire or something. Speaking of fire. Wow, he actually hit me. That little booger. Oh boy. Oh boy, see that's where the water comes in handy. That's where the water comes in handy. Kept us alive right there. Really got to get another wand. Okay, keep the water on us real quick. Grab that. Let him finish up. I'm going to perch on... Oh, I wanted to get that ledge so I could recharge my thing here, but we're good. Oh, no. That is a boss. Sometimes that's the best way to deal with them. Let me tell you from experience. I don't know if that's a boss or a mini boss or what. Might not be a boss, but I know it's tough. It just keeps spawning those one things over and over again. These things. Okay, recharge that. Grab that. So now I'm all out of bombs. I'll have to mine my way through anything else we gotta open up. Oh, another one. So it's not a boss. It's just a really powerful enemy. But you can see how freaking hard they are. Oh boy. Oh no. We're trapped down here. Yeah, I take that back about the melee attack immunity. That would have came in handy right there. Because these were all melee based units. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. 52 health. The only thing that kept us alive there was having all that extra health that we had acquired over time. Creatures are causing some sort of mayhem somewhere because I hear the explosions. Let's get this mucus off of us. Protects us from fire, but still. Another treasure chest. Okay, I'll take that. So we got enough gold we could buy a better wand. The wand I got's pretty garbage. Those little buggers will get you. They're quick. Oh no. There, that'll help us keep an eye on it. They're all gonna come up here. Luckily, we know it's all clear behind us, so we can keep moving backwards as we fight them. There. Best way to handle that. Don't fall into that crap. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have to break through that, which we can do. I don't want to get shot because we're getting so low on health. Okay, that guy will coat everything over there in acid, which is fine. Because it won't affect me. Okay, we gotta be close to the bottom of the level. I think I'm ready to clear this level out. I know I haven't explored everything there is to see, but we've got a lot of gold and we really could use a new wand. Okay, I think the end of the level's right down here. It's gonna be once again dealing with these guys. Okay, that's a trap. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry. Just in case. I don't think I have anything anyways, but oh my god. I should not have been able to survive that, but I did. I knew it at that last moment that there was no way I was going to survive unless I didn't just instantaneously make a beeline for the exit. I was totally guessing that it was down that drop. Oh man, that was awesome. All right, well, we've made it this far and we've made it to the end of the episode, so we'll have to come back and see if I can continue to survive and pull off tricks like that in the next one. Thank you all for joining me. Hope that you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next time.